Okay. We are so here. We are so back. We are so in it. Okay, so we're gonna go through the categories and we're gonna discuss game of the year, predict, do our stuff to talk about all of this. I'm gonna do game of the year at the end because I feel like that should be at the end, considering that's usually how they do the structure of the show. But whatever. The gay intern that decided that should be fired, but it's okay. So let's do this one first, and then we'll just go back. Best game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative design. Can we zoom in a little bit? Perfect. Best game direction. Awarded for most outstanding creative vision and innovative game direction and design. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Tears of a Kingdom. The Alan Wake sneak. Creative design and innovation in game direction and design. And you nominated Alan Wake over Final Fantasy? Huh. I am going to do best game direction. Honestly, for this one, if we're talking about creative vision, innovative game design, I'm going to give this to Super Mario Bros. Wonder, because I think it has a unique design. I think it's different. I think it deserves its 10s. I think it was good, and I think the other games that I want to vote for are better fits for other categories. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and development in a game. Alan Wake 2 Sneak, once again. This is like Elden Ring all over again, but Elden Ring did deserve it because I played it after I dragged it through the mud. For outstanding storytelling and narrative, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, the DLC, Final Fantasy 16, and Marvel Spider-Man 2. So it's going to be hard for me to vote for a lot of these because I know that I'm going to play Spider-Man 2 hopefully next week. I was going to play it tonight, but my delivery didn't come through. But I have played a majority of these, and I am really sad and devastated that Final Fantasy 16 did not get nominated for Game of the Year. And I think it does have the best narrative out of all of these. Spider-Man probably maybe has that too, and Baldur's Gate definitely has good storytelling as well. But I think Baldur's is going to win Game of the Year, and we can talk about that later in the video. But I cried at Final Fantasy 16, and you can watch me play it and cry. But it's something about it, the attachment to the characters, and then also being an older sibling just like really hit it for me. Best art direction for outstanding creative or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Alan Wake 2 sneaking. Oh, this is from Epic Games. Oh, they bought their way into this. Are you kidding? Okay, they bought their way into this. Who the fuck? This is stupid. This sneak. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that part of the screen because it's the first in each category too. Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. For outstanding creative or technical achievement, artistic design, and animation. This one's tough. I think it could go to any of the 4 nominated. I'm sorry, I don't see the one on the far left. I can't see that. My vision's blurry in that eye. I think it could go to really any of them. I think they're really great games. We've played all of them. I think they all deserve their 10s. I'm gonna give this one to Hi-Fi Rush. I think Bethesda did a really unique thing with this game. I haven't streamed the completion of this game, but for Bethesda to release a game like that and put so much love into it, and I also have so many friends over at Bethesda and Xbox that worked on this game, so it's a really fantastic game. If you can play it, pick it up. I think it's on Xbox Game Pass, not on PC, but on the Xbox, but it's honestly a work of art, and I love games with that art style. So if we're talking art direction, I think that and Mario Wonder. In terms of like art, like when I see Lies of P and Tears of a Kingdom, I see them as like action, gameplay, music, score, and like gameplay wise. I don't see the art. And I think we've already given Tears of a Kingdom its art 10s when Breath of the Wild came out. So that's just how I see it. That's how I'm voting. Best score and music. Mama, who the fuck is putting Alan Wake in this? Composer, Petrie, Alico. Who the fuck are you? Actual crickets. This game came out 2 weeks ago and snubbed so many. Like, I'm mad. Was it that good? If you're watching on YouTube, can somebody please let me know? Soken does. Oh, this is hard though. Do we listen to the music here? We could actually. Let's do that. That's a good point. This is Alan Wake 2's chapter songs. Okay, I eat my words. This is actually pretty good. Okay, I eat my words. That's pretty good. Let's do Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack. I'm really trying to do this without Baldur's Gate original soundtrack. The YouTube ads, I can't. I feel like if you're a YouTuber with more than 5,000 subscribers on your channel, you should get it for free and not have this. Oh, the main menu's music. Yeah, that's a classic. I know that theme song. I know that's right. Oh, she ate. Okay, she ate. Okay, okay. Okay, this is Final Fantasy. What's that one song from Final Fantasy? Well, the battle theme is really good. Oh, and the boss fight themes. Oh, she's taking it. Loved this theme. Soken does the music for Final Fantasy XIV too, so I'm very familiar with his work and I'm biased. Let's do Hi-Fi Rush. I feel like if this doesn't win art direction, it should win this. The way I've spelled everything wrong. The FNAF commercials, so true. This is Tears of a Kingdom, if it wasn't obvious. I didn't realize how much sound was in Tears of a Kingdom. Yeah, that's a difficult one. For me, I think it's between... I also looked up the Alan Wake soundtrack, and there's like only 3 songs. What was that? Anyway. Oh, this is so hard to vote for because I love them both so much. Like, I think they're both great, and we can talk about it later about game of the year and like these games and stuff. I don't know. Oh my god. My heart is saying Final Fantasy 16, but my bus and my cooch are telling me Tears of a Kingdom. I think I'm gonna do Tears of a Kingdom. I think score and music are so important to a video game. I know Final Fantasy moved me, but when I think of Zelda games, I think of music, and I think of... I think they could have done more, which is crazy of me to say for Zelda, but I think it needs its 10s. And I also, like, I would tie this. Like, I would actually give them a tie. Like, I would... Yeah, like, if I could vote again, I would vote. Yeah. Best audio design, recognizing the in-game audio and sound design. Dead Space 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4. See, I want to play Dead Space, and I do have the Xbox Game Pass, so we could play that. I'm really interested in it, because I've never played the Dead Space game, so I really want to play the remake. But I've heard Oomphies say that the PC port is garbage, so we will wait on that one. But also, I can't really vote on any of these besides Resident Evil 4 and Hi-Fi Rush. In-game audio and sound design. I'll just give it to Resident Evil because I want Capcom to sweep. Best performance. Oh, this was a big thing last year. Oh, Final Fantasy! Ben Starr. He is so hot. Look at him. He's such a cutie. He put his whole pussy into that role. Best performance awarded individual voice over acting, motion, and performance capture. Ben, is that Star? Ben Star, Final Fantasy. Can I be Mrs. Star? Nemesis Star, like, it just sounds lovely. Like, are you looking for a Mrs. Star? Nemesis Star. Has a nice ring to it. Cameron Munn. Oh, the Star Wars guy, whatever. He's cute. Not gonna play that game unless I get the speed up mods, I'm gonna be honest with you. Idris Elba in Cyberpunk. I've heard good things. Melanie, whoever your name is, in Alan Wake 2. You know what? You get your gig, girl. She's the only girl nominated, so we support women's. Women's stories matter. Oh, Yuri! Yuri Lowenthal from Marvel Spider-Man 2. He's right behind me. Sorry, you guys. And Neil Newbon from Baldur's Gate 3. Who does Neil play? Oh, he's he's Asterion. This is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna say for me, this is for me. I haven't finished Baldur's Gate, but I respect it enough for other people to vote. But this is my vote in a democracy. So I'm going to give it to my future husband. And I hope he sees this and gives me a nice phone call later. We can be respectful. I don't know. And I think Mrs. Star, I think this is gonna put our bond together. Like, I'm not wearing a wedding ring. I'm just wearing this spider ring and a lace doily ring. So if you want to make me Mrs. Star, that would be lovely. But that's a hard one. I would tie it again between Asterion and Mr. Star. Innovation and accessibility. See, notice how Alan Wake isn't over here? Take notice. Recognizing software and hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by a wider audience. So I've heard lots of things about Forza games and how they're very accessible. Mortal Kombat, in what way? They added a voiceover feature, that's it. There's no accessibility. Let's be serious here. Diablo 4, I'm not really sure. Hi-Fi Rush, I've heard Xbox is amazing at accessibility. I'm sure Marvel Spider-Man 2 has some good accessibility, and I don't really remember too much of Street Fighter 6's accessibility. So, does anybody in chat perhaps know anything? Like, does anyone, like, can we just sway the vote somewhere? Like, should I just give it to somebody? Like, I've literally only heard things about how Forza games are insanely accessible. And honestly, probably Spider-Man is really accessible as well, so I might just give it to accessible Spider-Man. Diablo did not have much accessibility. Noted. I'm gonna give it to Spider-Man. I trust Peter Parker. Games for impact. For thought-provoking games with pro-social meaning or message. A Space for Unbound. Chance of Senar. Goodbye Volcano High. Tohia. Terra, Nil, and Venba. I haven't played any of these, but I've seen Venba. Seen this one all over the TL. I really haven't played any of these, so I think I'm just gonna vote this one because I've seen it on the TL. Best ongoing. It needs a clean win. There's like no question about it. Mama, they released DLC for free. These AAA companies can't even do though. Not even for the Primo Gems. Do you actually think about it though? I understand Genshin is a gacha game and like whatever, the fandom is gross, but Genshin releases updates every 40 days that are content, that are character development. They release new characters for free because you can do their events to grind to get that. If you don't want to pull, like, you can be a free-to-play player. Like, you could be if you really wanted to. I mean, you're gonna struggle, but you could be. Like, it should win Game of the Year, honestly, one of these years. Like, if they close Genshin any day and they're like, we're wrapping up the story here, it should win Game of the Year. Because, like, the thought, the storytelling, the lore, it's, like, incredible. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to be cringe, you guys. Like, I'm like, let's appreciate, like, this gorgeous game we're getting essentially for free, and we get content nonstop. And then fucking other of these other games are putting out like costume packs that like they're putting out characters for $7.99 a month, not even every 3 months, and then you go into a queue and you can't even play these players or this new character in this content pack, and they're releasing outfits for $17 a month. It's like, and the game just gets better and better. Like from Mondstadt to Liyue to Inazuma to Sumeru and now Fontaine, it's just wild. Oh, sponsored by Discord. Not sponsored. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support and transparency. And well, okay, I would say Baldur's Gate, but then that controversy when the game came out, when literally they didn't have the upper city, and then like a lot of their, like Karlach didn't have her, she didn't have her story completion because they just decided to cut it. Like, what was that? Bizarre. I would give it, but that day one patch was interesting. They were trying to cut my girl. I'll give it to 14. I do like 14. I wish I had more people that played because I like play by myself, and I will be honest, I was really liking it, but then like I had like I play with a group of people and then they have college, so like when they go back to school, it's like fuck, like I'm by myself again, so it's like damn. But if I had more people to play with, I would play it more often. Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Cocoon, Dave the Driver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. I've heard about Dredge, Dave the Driver, and Viewfinder. I know that sucks that it's region locked. I am gonna give it to Dredge because that one, oh, Diver, not Driver, my bad. I have been looking at Dredge for a while and it looks like a very good game, so I'm gonna give it to that. Best debut indie game. For best debut of a game created in the new independent studio. Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. Pizza Tower? Really? You think Venba? I'm gonna do Viewfinder, yeah. I've heard great things about Viewfinder. And I also remember seeing the trailers for Viewfinder and wanting to play it. We might play it eventually, but it's just not in my rotation right now. Best mobile game? Hello Kitty Island Adventure! Fuck! For the best playable game on a mobile. So where's Reverse 1999? So where's Alchemy Stars? Wow, you guys. Final Fantasy, Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Honkai Star Rail, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra. I mean, it's a landslide. It's the same conversation about Genshin, and this was a great new game they released this year, so 100% Star Rail is taking it. But I really want Hello Kitty Island Adventure to win, because that would be literally the funniest shit in my life if Hello Kitty Island Adventure beats Star Rail. Best VR and AR. Gran Turismo. We just give it to Capcom. The Lady D as the thumbnail, they were like, we know what we're doing. Best action game. For the best game in action, focusly primarily on combat. Armored Core? Girl, please. Dead Island 2? Flop. Thank God I got that for free. Ghost Runners 2? Okay. Hi-Fi Rush? Remnant 2? We give to Hi-Fi. I think Remnant 2, and I like the Remnant games from afar. I would never like stream one, but it looks good. But We give it to our friends at Bethesda so they can get a win. Best action and adventure. Alan Wake Sneak. For the best action and adventure game. Combat, traversal, and puzzle solving. Why can't we have a best action and then why can't we have a best adventure? Because I think best action is Resident Evil 4, but like adventure is Tears of the Kingdom. So why are they not two separate categories? That's weird that they're not separate, but okay. If it is action and adventure, as much as I want to give it to Resident Evil 4, I am going to give it to Tears of the Kingdom because that does have action, it has adventure, and it was crazy good for what it was. Best RPG for the best game design with rich player character customization, progression, and including massively multiplayer experiences. Which one of these besides Baldur's has massively multiplayer? None of these were multiplayer besides Baldur's. If it's character custom, if the requirements for this section are character customization, progression, and massively multiplayer, it's a clean sweep for Baldur's. Lies of P, Starfield, Final Fantasy, where is, and whatever the fuck that other one was, where is the online character blah 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 blah? That doesn't check the boxes. That doesn't get the category. In my opinion, let's wake that up. 3 of these, like, why are you here? Best game design primarily. I'm picking my nose. I'm sorry. There's shit in my nose. There's Coke. I did Coke. Do you guys do Coke? Best fighting game for the. I'm kidding, by the way. I don't do drugs. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. God of Rock. Who fucking knows what that is? Nobody knows. Mortal Kombat 1. Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2. Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. Should I get my notes ready? Okay, so it's clear. Is this Chow Garden? It's Chow Garden. Perfect for me to rant about this. Okay, so if you are a connoisseur of my channel, if you are a viewer of my channel, you know I am a diehard fan of fighting games. We have a series dedicated to me playing fighting games. I've been so honored to work with both of these companies, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 6, but I am here to give you content and discuss things. I am here to give you the real tea. I'm not going to be held back by restrictions of sponsorships and ads and all that stuff. We can do the sponsorship streams, but we are here to vote and look at these games objectively, the year they were released, and maybe in the years to come when we get Street Fighter 7 and Mortal Kombat 2, we can look back and reflect. So, TLDR, I will say Mortal Kombat 1 has some work to do. I think it is amazing graphically. Character designs are 10s for most of the characters. I think there are some setbacks that don't make me happy. I don't like that they went from 3 voice line interactions to 2. I don't like that there used to be lots of customization, now it's limited to 1. I don't like that there used to be a lot of customizations. Basically from the jump, I remember in Injustice 2 and in Mortal Kombat 11, there were lots of different pieces and pairings you could do before they started releasing content packs over the weeks. I think the fatalities and the 2 combat style, I wish that some of the fatalities were better. I wish some characters were included. And I do think it does deserve awards eventually. I don't think, as of right now, I wouldn't give it an award-winning debut. I think what they're doing right now is not award winning. I think some decisions made are really honestly unacceptable. Like, I think releasing skins for some of the characters are cool, and I think doing the seasons passes, whatever. And you can disagree with me in the comments or the chat. But I just think it's honestly, like, if any other company did something like this, I think we would be holding them accountable and losing our minds. To, first of all, having a first DLC pack for this game be all men current year is kind of unacceptable, especially when your franchise is built mostly on women. Like, Melina, Kitana, and Jade are some of the most iconic women in history. Sonya Blade is on top of the world. Like, you can wager, like, Scorpion and Sub-Zero and Johnny Cage, but the women honestly carry the franchise. Sindel, like, let's talk about that. So to not have any women and, like, have the lack of women and then, like, have some locked behind a paywall eventually being released in 2025, 2024 is really a weird structure to me. And I know you can wager that with Street Fighter 6 as well, but at least their base roster and their DLC packs that are coming out make more sense, and there's more of a structure than Mortal Kombat's weird invasion style of resetting us to level 1 and then grinding the same event with the same maps, with the same skins, with the same AI, with adding nothing to it is really bizarre to me. I don't know, it's very weird to me. So I think Mortal Kombat 1 is a great game. I love the character designs. There's some things it does flawlessly and I really like, but I don't know why I'm like ranting about, I think I'm ranting about this because a lot of people are talking on my replies to my channel, replies to my tweets and stuff, like, Nem, why don't you like Mortal Kombat so much? Like, why don't you why don't you stream it as much? Why don't you play it as much as you did when it first came out? I think the hype honestly died, and they like really need to pick up the pieces and really do something, because if you're gonna only release these superhero incel character coded DLC packs, you really need to keep the groundwork up for the LGBTs running your game, because I've said this before and said it again, the queer people run your game. Like, the women and the gays and the queer people run your game and run those TikTok edits up. We do the social media. We thirst trap over the hot guys. Like, you need to cater to us, because those men that you're catering to that play your game like once or twice when the game releases, whatever, but we'll cherish your game for a long time. So you really need to do, just something needs to get better. And I think Mortal Kombat 1 will have a great showing in 2024. I just don't think it's award-winning right now. I think Street Fighter 6, the customization, the character creation, the online things they're adding with their game, I think a lot of the character developments and how you can learn more lore about the characters is great. I liked the cutscenes. I liked the roster from the base game. So yeah, that's what I think about it. Wait, there's a dent in my nose from wearing these glasses. Oh. Best family game. The best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is a hard one. Pikmin was a horror game. No, actually, though. Is it raining? Okay, sorry. Sorry for the interruption. I thought it was raining, and I thought my I thought, like, if it was raining, my package is going to get delivered and my PS5 is going to get rained on. Which it's not raining, and I didn't get the delivery, so that's kind of annoying. It's now 8 o'clock, and they said they were going to deliver it, but it's whatever. I love where I live. It's so fun. I really want to play Sonic Superstars, but I don't want to pay that much money for it. Is it on PS4? I mean, PS5? Because I could order it for the PS5. Like, I could rent it. Which, honestly, this is going to be great, so I can just rent these games and, like, not worry about buying them. I really like Party Animals. I don't know. Mario Bros. Wonder is just, like, so good. Like, and I'm not even, like, trying to be, like gay or, like, cringe, but, like, you can... That game is, like, for 2D, like, that was an amazing 2D game, and I hate 2D games. That was amazing. Oh, Fire Album engage. Wait, we need it to win. She needs her 10s. She was good. I forgot about her and never finished her, but I was so excited for it. And there's so many good character design. Can we go back? Can I get a redo? I'll stream it from the beginning. Anyway. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay design, including co-op, massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game or genre platform. Plain sweet. Plain sweet. The multiplayer is actually insane. It's such a good multiplayer game. Honestly, one of the best things we've seen in the last decade for multiplayer, but that's just me. Would love to play a co-op campaign with 4 other people. That's a dream. It's amazing. Best adaptation. Oh, I saw this on the TL. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, Last of Us, Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. Everyone's gonna... I think Last of Us is gonna win. I didn't watch it because I just wasn't of that trend. No, apparently not, because fucking Alan Wake is nominated for 8 awards and it released on October 31st. Wait, there's a Gran Turismo movie? That's so weird. I haven't watched Nocturne, but I would vote for it. So the only one I've seen from this is the Mario Bros. Movie. So I'm going to vote for the Mario Bros. Movie because I actually really loved it. And Anya Taylor-Joy did an amazing job as Peach. And then Jack Black did amazing. But I would vote for Nocturne if I could. Oh, most anticipated game. This is exciting. Recognizing an announced game that has demonstratedly illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Part 2 or whatever, right? That's Final Fantasy VII. Yes, it is. Very excited about that. Oh my god, we have a PS5 so we can play it on launch day. Ah! That's exciting. I know, and that girl, the like vampire girl, I don't know her name, but she was everything. No, but it's at the post office. I have to get it tomorrow. Hopefully. Hades 2. With Nemesis. Nemesis is gonna be a character in Hades 2. Hey girls. Like a Dragon. Another Yakuza game. This is exciting. Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, that's the cute game with the Oxalotl. That is fun. Tekken 8. If anyone works for Bandai Namco, I've sent a couple emails. I would love to work with you for Tekken's launch, and I'm really excited about your game, and I think it is... this might sound dramatic, but I think it's literally like... I'm not even saying this because I want to work with them. I think it's literally the best 2D fighter we're going to get. Out of Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Tekken, I think Tekken's taken it. It looks amazing. And they're not locking some of the girl bosses behind a paywall. I mean, some of my favorite girl bosses, so whatever. Content creator of the year for a streamer, a content creator that has made an independent or an impact in the community in 2023. Where am I? Where's my tea? Where's my tea? Why am I not on here? What's that about? Like if you agree that I should be on here. Mama, I stream every gaming live show. I live stream my reactions to everything. I'm iconic. Where am I? I feel like some people on here have definitely said a slur. I don't know. Yeah, and are they playing Reverse 1999 on its release day? I don't think so. Like, I'm providing the mobile game era of gaming, of gachas to the LGBTs of the world. I'm making an impact. What is this PMG person doing? Do they even have a profile picture? We skip. Best esports game. Clean sweep. I'm a League of Legends girly. If you see me playing League of Legends a lot more on the channel, stay tuned. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck care? We vote for women because we love women. Unless she's a transphobe, then we'll take that back. We vote for League of Legends here. All right. And our last vote. Game of the year. Recognizing a game that delivers the best experience of creative and technical fields. So we have Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. So let's talk about who we think is gonna win and the impact they made on the actually, let's talk about games that weren't nominated. Hogwarts Legacy not getting nominated. Take that, JK! Flop and your stupid community. Fucking loser! 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 On top of that, Final Fantasy 16 not getting nominated is really a disappointment. Like, this Alan Wake 2 thing is really weird to me. Like, I don't understand. Like, can we get the emails? Like, please? I feel like they literally rigged their way in. Like, I'm not even, like, joking. Like, this isn't even funny. Oh god, my hair is messing up. Stop. Okay. So Final Fantasy not being here. It's another game we played this year that I really liked. On release. Let's look at our YouTube channel, shall we? Hi, Oscar. Hi, Oscar. I think Final Fantasy was the big one. The big one. I think that's it. Yeah. I haven't started Tears of the Kingdom. I'm terrified. So yeah, I'm disappointed. Final Fantasy. My predictions were Starfield taking place of Mario Wonder and Final Fantasy 16 taking the spot of Alan Wake 2. Those were my original predictions. Sorry I didn't make a video, but I didn't know how to make a video on it. So that was my original predictions. And everything else was pretty clear. Baldur's Gate, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, and Tears of the Kingdom. Let's talk about who we think is going to win and why that is. I think Alan Wake 2 has no chance. There's no community. There was no noise on its release. Yeah, it's a franchise, but if it wins, it's literally rigged. Like, there's no way in hell that game wins over some of these other ones. I don't think Mario Bros. Wonder is going to win. If it does, that will be the gaggiest gag I've seen in my life. I think it's a great game. I don't know if it's Game of the Year category, but I think it's an amazing game. I haven't played Spider-Man 2, but I'm very excited. Very excited. I love those games. We played the first one on my channel. If you guys want to watch that, you can watch me replay it on my YouTube channel. It's probably not the best quality because it's an older stream, but it's there. Resident Evil 4 is also on my channel. You guys can watch me play that. I just don't think those games made... I can't tell if they made an impact. I know Resident Evil 4 did because everyone was thirst trapping over Leon. And I would love to see Resident Evil 4 get it. I would love to see Resident Evil 4 get it. Who is texting me? Oh. I think it's between Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man, and Baldur's Gate 3. I literally think, and I know we said this last year, and I was so confident on who was going to win Game of the Year last year, and then it didn't end up turning out that way. I literally think Baldur's Gate has this in the bag. Like, I literally think Alan Wake 2 is there to make it easier for Baldur's Gate 3 to win. Like, they fully didn't nominate Final Fantasy 16 because I feel like Final Fantasy 16 could have won if Tears of the Kingdom didn't win against Baldur's, because already to me it's either Tears of the Kingdom or Baldur's Gate. And the reason why I think Baldur's Gate is winning it by a landslide is because Baldur's Gate, to this day, you can fight me on it, but it's just my opinion and I'm right because I'm a gorgeous woman and I'm stunning and gorgeous and I have T-girl swag. Baldur's Gate 3 to this day has an immense community of people playing it, the accessibility to play it on where I think there's multiple places you can play it. I think more people had access to play it than some people that had a Nintendo Switch. I just think that it, like, to this day, everybody's still playing Baldur's Gate, and Tears of the Kingdom, yes, it was amazing, and yes, we loved it and hyped it in amazingness, but nobody is playing it after you finish the story. Like, literally everybody is playing it dust. There's dust on it. I haven't touched it since I finished it, and it's the same story for other people. And then even to this day, too, people are talking about it on Twitter that, like, what happened to some of the lore? Like, why did the Sheikah slate and all of the Sheikah technology disappear? They never explain it, and I think they even said in an interview that it just disappeared. There's no lore continuity. Like, people are like, not like, the developers don't even know some of the lore. There's like plot holes. And Baldur's Gate, I feel like, is fully fleshed out. Like, there's no plot holes or weirdness. No, it's 60 bucks. Well, 60 for Baldur's. Early access for so long. And Tears of the Kingdom was $70, actually. You do have a point. Which I think that will be taken into account. Like $70, like, what are we doing? Let's gonna be real hard to beat Baldur's Gate 3. As of now, I consider Baldur's Gate 3 not just a game of the year, but it's one of the best games in the last 10 years. I agree. I said the same thing. I think it's one of the best co-op experiences we've had. I think it's one of the best fleshed out stories we've ever had. I think it's an amazing game for the last 10 years of gaming we've seen. I think it clears a lot of the categories in terms of like accessibility, customization, massively multiplayer. And I just don't think Tears of the Kingdom is gonna hold up to it. And like, I understand that some of these games are fierce and whatever, but it's Baldur's Gate 3 is seriously like another breed of game. Like it is, you can do whatever you want in that game. It is literally like the level of Skyrim that we were gagged at, but like, you know, hopefully they don't remake Baldur's Gate like 500 times like they did Skyrim, but like you can do so much in Baldur's Gate. Like it is wild. Yeah, you can have girl cock in Baldur's Gate. You get my vote. Girl cock supremacy. You get my vote. You get my vote. Amazing story. Gameplay is so varied and creative. There are so many ways to play, and the characters are fleshed out ridiculously well. It's just crazy how good it is. Baldur's Gate 3 puts so many games of this year to shame. Like, the amount of work put into it versus the same amount of zero effort released in the year. Yeah, we're looking at you, Mortal Kombat. They are never putting me on their PR ever again. I keep thinking it's raining, but it's not raining. It's my washing machine. So yeah, I think that is my hypothesis. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree? If you're watching on YouTube, let me know in the comments. I'd love to debate it. And also, I probably won't even debate you because I honestly love reading your comments, but sometimes y'all bitches exhaust me. The other day, someone said, oh my god, Nemesis skipping all of the lore in Genshin. I can't believe, and she doesn't understand what's happening. Yeah. Some of y'all bitches really tried in the comment section. So be respectful in the comments or I will clock you. The picture they put on Twitter with the crazy amount of perfect reviews is insane to see. Never seen a game that was better received across players and critics. I thought the glasses were just hovering over your nose until you turned your head. Oh no, I'm wearing these glasses today. What a Tears of the Kingdom because I'm a whore for Zelda, but if they lost to Baldur's Gate, it's no shame. Yeah, that was kind of where is Roblox in Game of the Year? No, that's T. What happened last year? It was a close race between Elden Ring and God of War. No. Yes? I don't remember. Yeah, and like in retrospect, I was an Elden Ring hater, but like it should have won. I take it back. Oh yeah, that was Elden Ring was taking it. We are so delusional. We're gonna look at this like next year and be like, okay, well, Baldur's Gate was the clear winner. I feel like looking at that, Plague's Tale, Elden Ring, God of War, Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Stray and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. There was no way Elden Ring wasn't winning that. That's crazy. No Wizard 101 vote. No, I canceled my subscription for the third time. I have better things to do with my time. So I kind of want Hello Kitty Island Adventure to gag Honkai Star Rail. I think that would be so fucking funny. That was my review, and thanks for watching The View. I wanna. Do you remember that episode of Abby Lee Miller hosting The View? I should have been there with her. I should have been on Dance Moms, I feel. You guys agree? Thanks. I guess what can we talk about predictions for the show? I hope we get news on Stellar Blade, and I hope we get news on Stellar Blade. I hope we get news on Hades. I hope we get lots of news, and I hope we get some Nintendo news. I don't know. Like, next year it's like empty. I don't know what we're getting next year. I don't know what's happening next year. I'm excited to see what games we get next year. It's all really gonna ramp up in February, so I'm excited to see what next year brings for gaming. I hope we get some amazing stuff. But y'all know where to find me. I'm here. I'm gonna start streaming more. I feel like the stream is really picking up. You guys are really loving my content a lot more than early, I guess, because it's like the holiday season, but I guess I'll stream more days a week. But I'm over here mostly like 3 to 4 times a week. It's my full-time job. Keep those subscriptions going. Y'all subscribing on YouTube too got my heart. People subscribing and watching some of the makeup tutorials and the VODs that I have for the subscribers only section. Thank you. It helps me out a lot. Just keeping that subscription for $5 on Twitch as well. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Because it does pay my bills. So thank you guys. This has been an insane year for gaming. No, it's true. I'm not even just saying that. Like, it's actually crazy. Thank you, MSK. You know what game I really want to play? Oh, Blue Protocol is going to be so good. Did you see that picture I sent in the Discord of all the shirtless men in Blue Protocol? Oh. And you know what? I eat that shit up.